Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out for this September flip through video. If you'd like to see what I did in my Laurel Denise planner for September, then stick around. What's up, friends? It's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. This bonus video is just a quick walkthrough of how I use my Laurel Denise planner and what it looked like in the end for the month of September. So each of these videos is typically a separate process video. I stopped filming how I set up the last two pages because I felt like it was really redundant. I didn't get a ton of feedback on those videos, so I just do that on my own, but I will show you how I use it in these review videos. So September, I always set up the month by itself. You can see some of the stickers came off, but that's okay. All of these stickers on these pages are from According to Allie, other than the box stickers, which come from Mojo Jojo Plans. I'll try to link like shops below instead of like individual products. And then if you have questions about specific sticker sheets or items, please let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram and I will be happy to share that information with you. So lots of like different things from week to week. So this week was the first full week of September. So beginning on the 4th and ending on the 10th, I used some older Heidi swap stamps to stamp the numbers, and I got a little stamp happy in here, just stamping first day of 3rd grade. I really liked using that stamp set to create this sort of like memorable moment here in my week. Boxes typically are bigger events. So for example, I went on a day date with my husband, so that got its own box. This week I didn't choose to highlight important things because there's a lot of color happening anyway and a lot going on the page. So I don't typically write in color during the week, but I did this week for all of Nora's important events. So it was her first day of 3rd grade. And so anything that was related to her, I wrote in this sort of coral color, which is from the fine tip end of the Zig Clean Color Dot markers. So this end. Used a little bit of washi, and you can see that we had a very busy week. All of my to-dos and things that I was responsible for, I used a yellow. And then, like I said, Nora got this color, and my husband was light blue. I was tracking Nora's sleep at the bottom here. And then this, I love this spread. The washi is from Allie as well. So are these sunflowers and alcohol inks, which I'm not sure if you can see, but they're like a very, very light brown. And then the lined florals are also from her as well. Since this is predominantly 1 or 2 colors, I did decide to highlight with yellow. So I used my zebra mild liner to highlight important things that I was subbing these days. We went to the Great Escape. Nora had her first football game and things like that. And then this is always my to-do section. Here I'm tracking her sleep. I started using According to Allie's numbers 2 set to put the days at the top, the dates at the top, and I just sloppily like hand wrote in with some kind of marker the days of the week. And then this week, these are also Allie stickers. So I used a combination of her lined leaves and her fall foliage. And then of course I have some of these strips here. These are from a Patreon sticker sheet, so you guys can't get those, but what else? This spotted washi, and then I used her quote, "Autumn holds a wonder all its own." I like the layered look of the washi here. I don't think it detracts too much because there's just a lot going on anyway, like with the different leaf colors and styles, a lot of patterns, a lot of like different shapes. So yeah, I think this one, it's busy, but it works. This spread is like too much for me. Like my eyes are like, ooh, that does not really look cohesive. This one does, and so does this one. I don't know how that worked out, but maybe because there's some white space. And then again, highlighting important things with the mild liner. Still tracking her sleep, and also the fact that she had a sore throat. So that was not cool. This last week is a different color scheme completely, and obviously these are not Allie stickers. These are from Audrey Okia. and I really like supporting her and her small shop, which is an Etsy shop. And so I was inspired by the colors in her sticker sheet, which was this sort of like back to school theme, which worked for me. Wanted to use it in this month, so I did. You've got some fall feels, but also some back to school elements on the page. And this is some washi tape from Heidi Swap. I used my mod liners to write in the days and the dates, and to create my own boxes, because I wanted the colors to be very, very like matchy. And then highlighted important things with my favorite yellow mod liner. Again here, tracking sleep and all of our to-dos, which is working well for me. This is how I track all my social media things. So any photo that was supposed to be a lifestyle photo, in other words, not with a white background, is highlighted by a brown box. And I wanted to try something for next month that's a little bit different. I did want to use the sort of light orange highlighter for reel videos, but I still had a hard time like looking quick at a glance and distinguishing which of these videos were also supposed to be a reel on Instagram. So keep this simple. I create these grids myself and these calendars myself. I just use a ruler. I don't like count the number of dots. It's not super even. It doesn't matter to me. It's just for me anyway. But it helps me do all the things that I need to do for my own peace of mind for social media. I always use these bonus pages for different things. So here I had my December daily wish list. I also use this top section as a PTA brain dump for all the things going back into September. And then the big main events in September that were PTA related. I love using this for a fun quote. I started doing that in August, and I really like that, and having that be there every week to just see it. And since September to me is about back to school, I chose an education quote. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, Nelson Mandela. And then I decorated it with some stickers I had. I sectioned these parts of the pages off with some more Heidi Swap washi. And this month, for our September highlights, I chose to write them out because it was such a busy month. The month before I did stamping. The month before that I used stickers. Here I'm just literally listing it out. The fun part for me was switching the colors. So I just used my Tombow twin tone markers, which are right there. So it's this row here. And I just used that to write each of the memories. So Nora had her first day of 3rd grade. We had a day date at the Cheesecake Factory. We got a new TV. I started subbing. We went to the Great Escape and got season tickets for the following, like next year. We had our first PTA meeting, our first morning program. I subbed in Nora's classroom for the first time. So lots of firsts. We went to the 50th Adirondack Hot Air Balloon Festival, which was really fun and a tradition for us. She's had a couple new play dates, first time friends at the house. We booked our trip to Disney in January. We had our back to school social for PTA. Nora had her first ever sleepover. We had a cheer competition and we won first place, and my husband got a raise. So looking at a glance at September, lots of firsts, lots of excitement and new things, which is awesome. I love to be able to look back at this. I can even use these to then help me create scrapbook projects that are related to these highlights each month, which is something I'm thinking of doing, but I just don't have the time. So that is it for September. Let me know if you have any questions about, like I said, any of the stickers or items you saw. I'll do my best to get that information to you should you ask for it. And otherwise, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed just taking a walk down memory lane and looking back at September with me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm really, really trying hard to create watchable content, process videos, things that I think are going to be helpful for folks and also hopefully interesting and inspiring. So would love that if you would subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Remember that you are enough, and I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.